I just can't stand modern movie trailers. They seem to be actively misleading the audience into thinking that every Hollywood product is some groundbreaking, heart-stopping cinematic masterpiece and like absolute cinema. And it's not about selling movies anymore. It's a social obligation to watch the next Avengers movie. Believe it or not, we have become cinematic hostages, trapped in an endless loop of hype and fabricated urgency. Watch it now or risk being cast out. It's not even about how good they look. They've been formalized into a predictable sequence of action bits, comedy one-liners, more action bits, and maybe an explosion as a cherry on top. Make no mistake, I'm not mad because it doesn't work on me. Alright? I'm mad because it absolutely fucking does. Alright? Because why am I even hyped for a random Jason Statham action flick coming out this year just as much as I get hyped for a random brilliant Dwayne Johnson action flick that is also coming out this year? By the way, you gotta check that movie out. It's a guaranteed blast. And the fact that they're info dumping just enough to hook people, pathetic. Here's the trailer for Marvel's Thunderbolts. Oh, and in case you didn't know, it straight up reveals that the main villain is Sentry's dark side. And if that's not enough, it casually spoils jaw-dropping moments of the Void turning New York citizens into shadows, a moment that could have been very terrifying if I wasn't already bracing for it. Seriously, why couldn't they keep that under wraps? This would have hit way harder if I wasn't prepared for mass destruction. Not only that, the brilliant marketing team behind this disaster decided to spoil one thing that they hadn't already ruined in the trailers. The damn title. I mean, just days after its release, they probably went, "Yup, it was New Avengers all along." Why would you take the only mystery left and turn it to shit? Seriously, bear with me. This is the Thunderbolts, a team of anti-heroes set up to fail. They're disposable heroes, thrown into the fire because the Avengers have gone full Beatles and there's no one left to save the world. If I already know that this movie is called New Avengers, why would I even bother worrying about if they're gonna make it? You spoiled your own damn ending. No matter how much they try to sell me that the team is facing a real danger, it's just a bunch of bullshit. But sometimes the marketing team actually does a better job than the filmmakers, and that's almost worse. For example, take the movie Longlegs. They sold it like it was about to shake the whole genre and redefine horror. And of course, they leaned too hard on Nick Cage's performance, like he had somehow outdone himself. Dude, Nick Cage is always great, you don't need to oversell him. And that's the thing. Longlegs ended up being yet another case of marketing outshining the actual movie because it didn't live up to the hype. Just another victim of Hollywood's insatiable hunger for our time and money, promising the next big thing and delivering so much less. I mean, why is it so hard to have authentic advertisement? I mean, trailers generally are like perfume testers. Okay, they give you a bottle to see if you like it, if your girlfriend does, if your mother does, and then buy the damn bottle. This is empty. They don't shove the test bottle into your nose and be like, yeah, you gotta buy unless you suck. You know? An instant classic according to Hollywood Reporter, which we did not pay at all. You get the idea. It's supposed to set the tone, find the audience, and sell the movie. That's the entire point of a trailer boiled down to one sentence. I don't need to see every massive explosion in the film. That way no one finishes before the fun is over and we all reach climax all together. That came out wrong. You know, trailers were supposed to help us find a movie based on our mood and feelings, not whatever this mess is. Personally, I think going into a movie completely blind makes for a way better experience. I would rather know nothing beforehand. But then Zootopia 2 comes along and it actually gets it right. This is exactly what a good teaser should be. It sets the tone perfectly with its snappy, humorous chain of events, barely any dialogue, no heavy-handed plot reveals, just enough to hint about what's coming without ruining the surprise. Compare that to the new patronizing marketing techniques where studios assume we're all dumb fucks and they have to spoon feed every little detail. I mean, Zootopia actually respects its audience instead of treating them like fucking idiots, and I think we should appreciate that. So fucking wild that of all studios, it was Disney that pulled this off. But again, it's not like modern trailers have never done any good. Sometimes they actually help a movie thrive when the movie itself sucks. Like, remember when the Sonic trailer was such a shit show that they had to redesign the whole character? Or how Batman vs Superman was clearly a fucking mess, but people still went to see it? I don't know why. Now imagine Sonic the Hedgehog's marketing team had leaned into mystery and saying, no, we should not reveal Sonic until people see it in theaters. People would have fucking rioted for their money back if they had to sit through a whole movie with that abomination on screen. And even if we could forgive the information dumping that marketing teams slam in our faces, it's way more frustrating to feel patronized by a movie studio. It's like they genuinely believe that we're so fucking dumb and we can't figure things out on our own, so they have to spoon feed every little detail before we even have the chance to discover them ourselves. And this structured, recycled editing in new trailers, especially in new Conjuring trailer, is downright pathetic. You can literally see them re-editing fresh footage with the same blueprint that they have used a dozen times before. It's like they had a checklist and went, yeah, jump scare, yeah. Oh, Ed and Lauren selling this as their last case, like we haven't heard that before. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Why do you feel the urge to force feed every important moment? Do you think I wouldn't get it unless you show it on a big text across the screen? And this isn't just a trailer problem. Writers do that too. Like how hard it is to accept that your audience has a brain and can think for themselves. It's starting to feel like a deathbed wish at this point. Just let us enjoy one damn thing about your movie. Trailers don't need to hand me a life story. They don't need to patronize me like I'm a goldfish, spoon-feeding every detail. They don't need to hype things beyond reality or spoil entire plot twists, which is the very essence of storytelling. Sure, maybe holding back means you make a penny less in ticket sales, but in return, you will make it impossible for skeptical audiences to trust every next trailer. Is that really too much to ask? But hey, maybe that's just me. What is the worst trailer you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments, because we might need a support group for that at this point. And while you're here, hit that subscribe button, because somebody's gotta keep calling this out.